If it does, I apologize. I wasn't sure whether I was gonna upload again since that happened. So did the killer take his shit before? Go next one. So that scene was coffee, and it was from very intriguing. If it cuts out again, which I'm pretty sure it will, I apologise. And we're back. Yes, I would like to leave here. Oh, that was a Kuma coin. Okay, so where am I not? Yeah, there's nothing at the gym. This is the girl's bathroom. Obviously I can't go in. Oh yeah, otherwise you'll be free for the week. some sort of clue here? Guess not. Guess not. This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. There's an end. I see that, but have you found anything related?
Most unfortunate.
I know you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect your fantasy. You need to find something very well. Will tell you and only. Last night I saw her here. She here was in the warehouse. What? Really? See, it was right before night time.
Hmm? Oh, I was just... Are you planning... What? Because I can see a blue track... Oh, you're... Well, I...
She stuffed the jacket in her bag.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was me. It would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the door's locked room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of these never would have happened. You'll get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently she went to the girl's locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chio's, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow.
It's the moment. You remember, please go.
Oh shit, this is not gonna go that well. Unless I hold necessary clues.
Yo.
Come on. What are you gonna do?
You know something about her? I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would... Oh god. Terrible. You're terrible. Phew. So now everyone's here. Okay then, hustle on to the elevator and let's get the shot. I'll see you guys then.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chio. Chio Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
It's true.
The steel box sank with... The steel box thing kind of reminds me of Maze Runner. What do you think? I would decorate it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over. Good, you're ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly classroom. First, I have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
God fucking damn it.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, it's wrong.
Brick.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal... It was covered in blood. And there was...
And the wound on the victim's head is, as far as I'm concerned, that you...
If you don't mind, I will proceed. Although, I believe...
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is a fiendish serial killer.
Genocide Jack. The fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro?
Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
Is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong.
Objection.
What?
I found this file. I guess it's some kind of confidential...
What? That's kind of weird.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. More importantly, it outlines all according to the file. There appear to be... The first is that...
No.
But more important is the other.
Never made public?
Why don't you tell them?
I got it! Apparently, in every other than the killer, the only...
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspicious. So, how did the culprit... There's only one. It's because the culprit in...
No fucking...
You're saying...
Yes.
What?
Genocide Jack's true...
Otoko has, like, blood...
Is Toko Genocide...
Another rip...
Hangman's Gambit. Schizo.
Now I understand.
Schizophrenic.
Is it because Genocide...
Huh?
I think I read that they thought that the suspect might have... Oh, okay.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after...
I got it!
Her behavior
You're
changed.
talking about how she started acting...
That's right. Think back.
Yep.
She was acting funny, that's for sure.
Don't go assigning adjectives
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness, in other words, within her as well.
So when Toko trapped...
Aha! That's why she said she wanted to have Genocide Jack take control.
Was to keep her other personality.
What?
Toko was afraid.
Yeah.
I do believe you. What she's trying to say isn't no. What she wants to.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave, she told me she said, a murderous fiend, and that trepidation is what's.
This is all a lie. You said you wouldn't. What? You promised.
That was the promise.
Only yourself to. This is the. Besides, you said that as long as you were here, no matter. But in spite of that
You said if I kept me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist.
I tried.
But your efforts were useless.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly.
You. Wow, hello there. Is it? So you figured it out, huh? Well, I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What the fuck is this?
What happened?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. But what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should.
Yep, that's his George.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, human. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the behind every dark and gloomy soul lives an.
This is a murderous fiend. Genocide Jack. This is beyond
Miss
insane.
Jack,
Miss
Jill,
Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
some of us think you might be the...
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all matches. Kidding.
It's not true. Of course it's not true. And another thing, the police and government, they just let this idiotic
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. Just kidding again.
This should be enough to convince you. There's clearly a motive.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma. If someone didn't murder and graduate, well, let's assume that if a secret like that came to light, Toko. So she had a very clear motive to.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it. But I cannot imagine. And maybe so, maybe.
Do you really expect it?
Yeah. I could never.
Maybe she's like that. But something's still there. Make your argument. Stay next to the dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No, it's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I think there's a slight difference.
Uh-oh, you don't. Well then, human garbage. I can't. What did it?
Let me rephrase that. There are two clear differences between... I got it!
Yeah, because more often than not, they have knives in. More often than not, they have scissors
In the
jabbed into
Genocide Jack
them.
murders, according to the case file, they were... But Chihiro died from... Yes. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the sick and there's more?
That's right. In my rest, then the arrangement of the body would.
Could you please stop comparing?
Are you saying...
I got it!
What was used to suspend her?
Remember what the killer... They used some kind of rope to...
What is your?
Well, in all the previous... Specifically...
So the
And guess
scissors
what?
were used.
I use my own specially designed scissors. Like I said, I'm
Chihiro was a girl.
Because
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on.
in all the Genocide Jack cases,
Oi.
They were all...
That's right! The people I killed with... I can't believe I said it!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy, but now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl, then...
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be... I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line!
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby. It's a different matter entirely.
Quiet, lowly cop!
Lowly.
I would never kill for... And if I... Why would I bother with the message and erase that? Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would go out of their way to use a... Maybe you use the duck... Any? Don't just you...
Okay, whatever.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da! That's right! So why would I resort to dumbbells or... Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can't... Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good...
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
But the body really was
Yeah!
here's my answer.
Oh yeah, because he was in the library the whole...
It's
Wait,
possible
that's why
you'd have no
he was in the
plus
library the whole
all
time to look that up.
Are you saying?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of because he wanted to... So, he rearranged the adorable glasses...
Well, Byakuya,
I see. Then I must ask. When would you say I...
The way you were acting right before.
His name's not Search Locker. Let's start with the girls' locker.
You wanted to go to the girls'
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. The victim was Chihiro.
Nothing strange about. On the contrary.
Okay then, go ahead.
Objection.
I'll tell you what's so strange, because up until we actually discovered the body, so your claim that you went to the girl...
I see. Interesting. Very... Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? seen that road before in my life.
Objection.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you... Because, you see, that rope, that extension... What? Byakuya, you've used the... And the same extension... went missing. And there's no way someone who uses that...
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord.
That's really what you think? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room. I intentionally made it look... Is that about right? What's wrong?
Hell yes, that's what happened.
I don't disagree with not just...
He kept calling this a game, right?
Sorry, I know, there's something that's still...
Is that right? I killed her in the girls' locker. Specifically, I dressed... What about all that...
I got it! You
Objection.
say you killed Chihiro in the... But are you sure about that?
How what kind of question is... She was found dead in the... How could the scene of the crime...
Well, I think it's along with the rest of...
Oh... That was awfully specific.
I believe I...
Hey, don't just move on without permission.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder...
The posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else. Or proof. The poster in the girl's locker. A picture of a big boob. Why would the girl's locker...
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally...
Meanwhile, the boys... A poster of the super popular... Again, that doesn't...
So you're saying...
And there's one other thing I know. You know what I'm talking about.
You're referring to my protein. While I was in the girls' locker room, but I noticed that after the...
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet. In fact, I found it on...
That's definitely the stain.
Then, does that... But why...
To move the murder scene from one locker room. In other words, in order to... The blood-stained poster and carpet were... By doing this, the killer was...
I can certainly follow your... Huh? Why would they go through all that? Actually, an even bigger question, how did Chihiro get involved? To get into the locker rooms, but Chihiro's handbook, she had no way to get...
No, she did have a way.
I hide.
Shut up, I'm telling you.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
No!
Objection. Again.
No, I don't think...
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook...
Oh. Well,
I am struck silent.
Plus, isn't there a regulation?
Actually, the rule states that loaning... In other words, you could borrow a dead person.
Yup, yup, yup!
Of course, if it were broken, that's so then.
She must...
You can't fix it, E.
So, if she didn't use lead...
Maybe Mr. No. It seems like there's no way she could have...
Okay then,
Hold on I agree with you, though.
What the...
You finally... There's no way she could...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in?
What? What are you talking about?
Well, why don't we take a little break from the trial?
Wait.
Don't worry. This'll make the...
Huh? Well, all right then. Now then, what is it?
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place.
I'd like you to examine the victim. Be sure to examine...
Examine her. No, wait.
It's not the...
Very well.
But you're a girl.
No, it's okay. I think so. Just leave.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl? That's not it at all.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chihiro.
Be sure to check her entire...
Her entire... What?
What is it?
Not possible. This
Is what?
is...
I see.
You're joking, bro.
I wouldn't joke.
It's really true.
Chihiro was...
Oh, what? You got Chihiro Fujisaki? What? He was a cross? So that's what Kyoko. Now let's ride this wave. I do. We've all just learned of the shocking.
Yes, well... And because the victim was male, he would have had...
Assuming his handbook did, in fact.
Of course, his handbook said he was a boy.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial... The victim was killed and the killer could have easily...
So, Chihiro really...
I still don't understand the motive for...
Well, I knew he felt a little...
This is the most titillating situation.
So now everything...
Okay, well, connected or...
What about you, Makoto?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one, but... I think he might not actually... What? But honestly, he just seems to be too... The way he's acting, it makes it seem...
And you think that might be because it doesn't...
Plus, the evidence he left behind was he consciously chose to use the extension cord, at least. And Byakuya, when you found out, and then again when you found if you really were the killer,
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers... It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I just happened to come across the corpse in the...
Are you fucking with it?
No, I am not...
Well, I find it...
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe.
If you're really telling the truth, then...
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit now then.
well, I don't think
You're seriously gonna keep...
No, I'm with Makoto. Because if we're wrong,
That's true.
Damn straight.
Do you not have a mind of your...
Of course I do.
Anyway, let's discuss...
That's
Our lives are...
Excellent. Then shall we...
Shoot!
No!
Shoot! I got it!
Of course it was. Dumbass.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Clues are one thing, but... Did nobody get a look at the killer?
Sure, if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
No!
All over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the...
Oh.
No, it's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah. Oh, but the rest of you had no idea.
Whatever, just turn.
It was last night, right before. I saw him stuffing, and then I assumed.
Track jacket and duffel bag.
It seems likely that the culprit.
And that is when he said. Chihiro told me, but why would he be in a hurry? So, Mr. Fujisaki was
But Hina and I had invited him.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find.
which means that conversely, enough so that he was with. The point is, whoever he met up with.
Knowing what we know,
No. You already...
huh?
You know who the...
Who is it?
Think back to the track jack. Focus on the details of these items.
Are you sure? You really think we can figure out who?
Why? You want to
Even if we have the.
As was noted, the evidence.
Maybe. But we can make certain...
Easy for you to. But fine. So the bag was all the bags in there.
Well, if I remember right, do you think there might be some.
Perhaps. What?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it. He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
No, it's wrong. Hold on a second, Mondo.
Huh?
When Celeste testified a few... She never said anything about this, so why did you say...
What are you?
Hey, Celeste.
As a matter of fact,
And before we began the trial,
the only one I told.
Then. Mondo.
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes.
No, that the bag and clothes were
Then the only reason he could have known what color the track is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry. So, how about it? Did you see the track?
Just by chance. He walked past me.
no, that can't be... When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure that Jack, you just ran into him briefly.
It would appear you...
Perhaps. But you handed him focus on the tracksuit and it'll...
Ah, now I understand your true intention. That's why you said you knew who did it.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along.
But why?
That's a good question. There was a certain... Maybe you didn't notice it, Mon. You only called Guy, and after he was killed, once I picked up...
Are you a witch?
No, not nearly as frightful as...
Mondo, did you really?
I didn't kill it. You've been all over. What gives you...
Yeah, he would never do something.
It's true. My...
Well,
That's what my little...
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
really? Actually,
Jeez.
it happens.
It's Mondo's or it's Chihiro's?
Shoot!
Oh god, of course it's Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook.
For a fact, I was totally well. And yet, this one does for all your confidence. Do you how?
Shoot! I got it!
Oh yeah, weak point. God, I forgot each one out.
Sure.
But if the handbook is supposed to.
Then we can only... You know what the weak...
God, I forgot about the fact they have weak points.
Just tell us already. Oh well, then allow me to make a
a special and when it's exposed to high temperatures for ice. You knew it? Yeah, because I found that the temperature, it's because if the so
Anyway, that
meaning
But how? What if they'd and I want?
here's my answer.
Oh, Mondo.
Mondo, your what? Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the. And for the contest, Mondo. But little did he realize, he'd also. And when it was all over, Mondo.
Wait, hold up! I don't accept this!
No.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Nah.
Shoot!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works.
No, it's wrong.
Objection. You are wrong.
Mondo, the handbook you have right
The
now.
fuck is that?
The broken handbook that was isn't that one.
What the heck are you talking?
What I mean is, I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced. After all, Monokuma said himself.
That's right! The planet. So then, the book, which would mean that the hand. But doesn't that violate the school regular?
Well, there is a rule about loaning your hand. It's kind of a gray area. As such, I would.
Well, Mondo, fine. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a... What's wrong, bro? You are wrong! Everything you just said...
Okay, then why don't we look back on that way? Everything will become.
Oh, dumbbell. that's what the red one is. Broken. Oh wait, that is that way. Nope.
First, let's last night, Celeste saw Chihiro at the time. She was a... That something was a... With bag in hand, Chihiro... She made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was a pet... Simple, which is why he was able to... Once inside, he met with someone there. It seems likely that the killer... and attacked him.
Of course there's gonna be ice.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on... It was likely in the heat of the moment. why he was... Once inside, it seems likely that the killer and attacked him. And that's where it was likely in the... Which is why the killer then removing... And finally carrying a girl's handbook was nestled. This alone doesn't prove... After all, using one of the... And that's exactly the carpet and the poster they brought. They changed the... That could have been the end of... Byakuya discovered the body and decided... So, after he went and grabbed the extension cord from the light,
Someone was born then.
he used the cord to straighten. Then, using the bit he wanted to create the illusion. And around the same time that the killer, having already there, they planned to destroy. And just as the killer expects, somehow, the killer knew, and the reason they knew that is because, and that's how it all... Isn't that right?
Wait, here's your evidence. You need evidence without any proof?
That's two down.
Thinking Mondo must have replaced his... In which case, once we...
Guido got it, huh? Yeah, I did it.
Ain't over, eh? What were you saying?
I got no choice, man.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. As the goddamn verdict.
Wait! No waiting! Time for the moment we've... Who will you elect? Will you make the right choice? What's it gonna be?
There's no way he would kill someone Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then,
Well, it looks like Mondo taking a vow of silence. Allow me to explain on his behalf.
actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the circle button to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy. I can't be asked. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. He's so weak, even a little boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness. Really cannot be asked.
hey, what?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Perhaps Mr. Mondo was a very simple or strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Sorry about so many uploads today, guys. As mentioned, I'm just trying to get these games over and done with. And the amount of times the videos have broke up as well. So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that the cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real... How does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so we tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know. So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
Impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible. How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, what did I tell you? That embarrassing memory? The secret you didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes sure the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of his strange someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was the only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the stereotypic brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And for your nearest, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw and Mondo's very soul. So he killed him. The kid's gonna take over for Dyer, huh? Dyer created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do will make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just...
I'm gonna get stronger than that. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo turns him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother crossed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory and dashed into oncoming traffic, but suddenly... laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up, sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dyer never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, this is up to you, no matter what. You gotta keep the gang together, because it's a team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to tell the truth what happened to everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the past to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Dyer was gunning to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Commando's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our game began, we realized, no matter how tough you pretended to be, there was just never a weakling that would die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I'd have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own brother. No matter what, I couldn't. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked hard to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. That's why I Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety. Way down in my stomach, and it was right around then that Chiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ed. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would... You're right.
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in that. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. So he silenced him so he wouldn't have to relive the memory?
You piece of...
So what, you're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous.
You son of a bitch!
I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying on my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I
killed him. I killed Chihiro.
I killed
Even
you.
after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I was. And thanks to that,
Mondo, he was normally so aggressive, so he hid that weak side from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it! No, Look at him, you see? You're just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. Why not he killed another living human in cold blood? He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. Shut up, Monokuma. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you! Okay, I'll say as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? You mean execution? That's my point, you ain't. It's blackened that disturbs the peace will be free. But hold on!
I prepared a very
Now then,
special
I've
punishment. Let's give it
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made.
Wrap it there, finish. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad scream invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game, one of our friends are dead. One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? Of course I do, because this game is life or death. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual. So you ignored the nighttime too. That will never matter to me. I don't recall being
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girl's locker. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw a corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. Didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen it. So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning? Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning? Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up? So, after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn man, if we hadn't figured out he'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course, Byakuya turned and looked at me now. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone who never did, I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask one of them. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, what? Do you like them? But your nerves is just...
What?
Damn. What the heck?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, we understand there is a victor, and everything will be revealed. So you're rigging the games in your favor now?
That's enough.
Sure, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal. You've stooped even lower. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you in a killing, understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtyard, and the curtain closed on the case of Chiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, friendship, It felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, this is a pretty good anyway, isn't it amazing? Once things really get fear and despair, but I went to all the pain and effort of me. You do remember you were supposed, well, no, nothing we can do about it now. So after all,
And one thing I'd like to ask, as long as you don't want to know my measurement, it's fine. It's just 16.5 for
I know I said super denied, ultra, and nobody deducted.
Chapter 2, Boy's Life Despair, complete. And that's now Chimo and Mondo dead.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. I can't let myself think about if I keep thinking like that. Okay. Huh? But
Chapter 3, Next Generation Legend, Stand Tall Tactic Hero. The morning after the conclusion of the second class. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but...
Oh. So then,
How about that?
Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. Well, I'm ending this segment.